Husband, fuck this. This doesn't sound right. I am a man. Her husband doesn't want her son in the living room. Okay, I'm not gonna be doing this all the videos. I'm not gonna be clarifying myself to make sure my Jamaican peers don't burn on fire. Yeah. Okay. Husband doesn't want my son in the living room. Hi all. My husband and I, both mid 40s, have been married for 4 years. When hubby and I met, my son was 5. It was just my son and I for the first 5 years. Biological dad never wanted anything to do with son. When hubby and I met, I told him I had a son, and if that was a no-go, then don't waste either of our times. He said that even though he didn't want a child, we were a package deal, so he was fine. Listen, brother, if you're ready to be a stepfather, I know it don't make no sense. You have to be ready for that shit, bro. You have to treat that kid like it's your own, man. Anyways, over the years, he would say, if he was my kid, I'd enter whatever punishment, or he shouldn't be sleeping on the couch, even when he was puking half the night. He doesn't need to be up your ass 24/7. The dicks have just gotten worse. This guy's an asshole so bad. Can we? Done. I don't want to hear anymore, man. Anyways, the latest was a few weeks ago when he took a holiday. While I was working, he would watch my son, 12 at this point. So you guys have been together for 7 years, and you still haven't like, no, men, man, mankind. And questionable. Anyways, he messaged me on day 3 saying, I'm leaving for a few hours. I can't stand being in this fucking house. When I get home, he isn't home. No big deal. My son is old enough to be at home for an hour alone. He knows not to cook anything or answer the doors, etc. When I get home, I ask my son why my husband has left. He said, he got mad because I was watching TV in the living room because mine isn't working. He told me to get my ass upstairs. I'm thinking divorce. This isn't the first time something like this has happened. OP, I'll go become a lawyer and I'll help you with all of that, honestly. Anyway, it's hobby hardly ever wants son around in the living room when we are all home together. He thinks kids are to be locked in their room. He has a TV, so does he need to be down here with us? I feel like my son's mental state will be harmed if we keep living the life we have. So, am I the asshole for thinking about divorce? It's your kid. What do you mean? It's your kid. You shouldn't even be thinking about this too much. Honestly, you'll find a guy that maybe wants kids and he's never had kids. Maybe he wants and he can't get any. Maybe, just I'm not the type to just give people advice like that or shit like that or be quick to throw things away, but leave. I had a stepson at one point. You don't need anything about me in it, but honestly, okay, leave him. You can find so much better. you probably will find much better, but most of all, your son deserves better, so just get out of there. We have the top comment here that says, please get a divorce and do not torture your precious son. I couldn't imagine being raised up in a place where I was hated by a grown adult. You married a piece of shit. This comment has more upvotes than the post itself. Yeah, like, what I think, like, just leave, protect your son, protect your peace, all of that. The next comment under that says, OP should even talk to her son to see what is said or done when she's not around now. I'm willing to bet it's a lot worse than she thinks. It probably is, so it's gonna be a tough conversation, but it doesn't have to be as tough as it can be if you like leave this untreated or some shit. Just talk to your son. Yeah. Communicate. You guys need to communicate, you know, like fix that shit. Nah, I can get rid of that part. But yeah, you guys will be fine. You guys will be better off without some toxic fucker in your guys' lives.